paranoid. He would not let anyone that he would not trust get near Masada, which was meant to be his defensive place. But even on Masada, only the loyalist of the loyalists would be allowed to. And that would be the dorm, the area on the top. If we approach this area there, you look down on the precipice and you will see the lower stages, this and this. You can see it here. We are here. There are two more floors down below. It will be visible better this way, and this is how it looks if you restore it over. Okay? Now, when I told you about Miriam, the wife of Herod, from a Hashmonean origin that he kept alive in order to gain legitimacy among the Jewish people, it didn't work for him. And what he did was finally to kill her. He kept her in jail in this area when he was in Rome, before he came to the decision to get rid of her altogether. Later, he got rid of his own children from her. I promised to tell you something about Octavian Augustus and the story of Herod. Because Herod could not actually kill his heirs, his own children. He had to get the, permit of his supreme, Augustus or Octavian. So he went to Rome and he said to him, so we hear from Josephus, I had a dream that my son is standing over me at night with a knife and he intends to kill me. Oh, it happens sometimes to some. Oh, come prepared. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move out to stories. We don't need a model. And then come here. And what happened? I'm sorry. Octavian, Augustus, said to him, no, I do not allow you to do that. You had a dream. Sometimes we had dreams. False dreams. No, I'm sure he wanted to kill me and all that. Did you wake up? No, I had a dream. I trust my dream. So he pled, he begged, and finally Augustus said, go ahead, when you get home, get rid of your son. You are my loyal person. And he killed his son. Now, it is said that Octavius Augustus said to his counselors around after Herod left the room, he was his classmate, remember? You better be Herod's pig than Herod's son. So you understand, what kind of person you would not want to live next to, because he was very easily manipulated.
I see.
Yeah. This is the story of tyrants, actually. Okay, I want you to go here now and look at the terrain. Straight ahead, you see the lower stages of the Palace of Herod. If you look to the left, you see remnants of Roman camp, the camp of the siege, which belongs to the story of the second phase of Masada, the time of the Jewish rebels and the rebels. So, down there is the palace. This is the cliff. You can see the difference between how Masada looks to the north, to the south, and to the east. You know what? 1,000 feet difference, 1,000 feet gap between the top where we stand and the bottom, the surrounding area. But the story on the west side story, is a little different. Yeah. Only 200 to 250 feet gap separate Masada from the main mountain range. So this is understandable how the Romans finally chose this side to conduct the building of the ramp that will get them physically to the top of Masada. The first stage stage of the siege, I'm taking you now to the year from the time of Herod, the 3 decades BCE, to the time of the Jewish rebellion against Rome that started at 66 AD, ended with the destruction of Jerusalem and Herod's temple, the second temple, at the year 70 AD, September, and then a group of people who were known by the nickname Zealots fled with their families to places like Masada, and here they found shelter from the Roman army. They thought that their life would be spared when they are away here, but the Romans did not forgive and forget. And they chased them here, and they put a siege around the mountain. If you look down, you can see a line of stones and small squares all around. These are the circumvallation, the dike, D-Y-K-E, that the Romans built, meaning to starve the people. But that was not the plan of the Zealots. And they stood against them, and then the Romans were forced to build here another, this is the headquarters, where Flavius Silva played in the film feature like Peter O'Toole. You know, he was there and he conducted a building of a ramp. You see the base of the ramp over there. The white stuff with a trail on it. It took them between 2 and 3 months to complete the building of the ramp and get the 200 feet to the top of the mountain. Then Elazar ben Yair, the commander of the Zealots, understood this is the moment of truth. And he gathered the people and made the speech that I want to read to you in some other place. Take 3 minutes to take pictures here and here. The two toilets. Yeah, all right. But over there you have an amphitheater for the Southern Night Show, the night spectacular of Masada, where they illuminate, and the people are coming there, sitting there, and they're watching the story from down below. Okay, guys, when we're done, after 2-3 minutes.